Right, I've got to be a little bit quiet because there's other campers around, but I'm finally here at the start of the Hebridean Way. I'll just show you where I camped. There's quite a lot of there's quite a few tents here. There was, some have gone. I just camped down there in that dip. There's other tents here. And that's the cafe there on the right, and just to the left of the main building here, just in that side, there's a shower block with 2 showers and a toilet in there. That's where I'm going to be going, along the road. Right, it's time to go. Oh, I'm a little bit further away now. There's the hall, the cafe there. A little bit further away, yeah, there's a lot of tents around, so I didn't want to wake them up. It's now 6:45 in the morning. It's the 5th of May 2019. I'm starting this a year later than I planned. Things got in the way, so finally made it here. Bit of a journey getting here though, because I had a 2.5 hour drive from where I live to Bristol Airport. Then I had an hour flight from Bristol to Glasgow. Then 3 hours on a train from Glasgow to Oban. Then I think it was about a 3 hour ferry from Oban to Castle Bay here on Barra, the next island. Then I had it must have been about something like an hour and a half walk from the ferry port in Castle Bay, where I am now, or where I'm just leaving. So this bit of road I'm on now, I've already come along this the other way yesterday. Right, I'll show you a bit of the scenery as I go. I've just walked out from the other side over there, all the way along coast over there, around the causeway's just down there, along the road here, and this is where a signpost takes me straight up there. Now I did hear on the internet and everything that the way markers on this are a bit few and far. They're not nicely spread out, but I think that there's one, oh god, if I can point it out, just the other side of the fence there, and I think there's one right up on the, I'm probably pointing this in the wrong direction, I don't know if you can see it, there's one right on top of the hill up there, so I believe that's where I'm going now. There's also information boards there all about the history of the place. It's quite a nice little place to sit down. There's my pack. The pack's a little bit heavier than I would have liked, but I am carrying 8 days of food with me. I'm hoping to do it in 8 days, but if I don't manage 8 days, I've always got 9, or because my flight out from Stornoway is at I think it's at 4 o'clock, is it? I can't remember now. I've really got like a day and a half spare, so try for 8, maybe 9. If not, I can do it 9.5 days. Right, better get back up. A slog up there. Right, after that last bit of videoing, the way markers actually weren't too badly placed. They were there's about 5 or 6 going up that first bit, and they haven't been too bad all the way. You know, from the one, if you're standing at one way marker, you can see 1, maybe 2, possibly 3 posts. I don't know if you can see it, but I came down that gully there, along and down, and there's a post just over there somewhere, and down here. But this is where the old GPS comes in handy, because there's a post just down there. There's also a post up there, the other side of this sty here, but there's no Hebridean Way marker on this post, so I'm not too sure to go down there or to go over there up to that post. And this is where the GPS comes in dead handy. And this is if I can get the the camera to focus on it, so I can see that I've come down here. I'm right at the point where I've got to turn right to go over there. So I'm guessing it's over the Stite and up there, although I could be wrong. Right, let's go over there and find out where, if I'm right. Right, well, I don't know quite what happened back there, but where I last left you, I'm not sure whether taking the stile was the right thing to do, or should I have gone down the gully further, where the other post was, and closer to the sea, and then turn right. I'm not sure. Well, I went up, followed a few posts, followed a few cairns, found another post, the same as all the other ones, with the Hebridean Way on marked on it, but this one didn't have the Hebridean Way marked on it. Followed that for a bit, and that took me out the wrong side of a really boggy, marshy bit of land. And I could see with the GPS that I was on the wrong side of this boggy area, but instead of retracing my steps, I just carried on, and I just met the road further back than I should have done, really. I mean, I could have backtracked a little bit, but it did look quite boggy where the path would have gone. So I'm glad I carried on the way I did. But just having a little 10-minute break. You can see back there, that's the road down there where I just came along, just come up this track here. Got to go on this track for another, I don't know, I suppose mile or so. Then I've got to go up and over the top, I think. Right, let's get going. I think I'm quite lucky with the weather, because the trail is mostly like this sort of thing. When we leave the road, it's mostly dry peat and grass sort of like thing underfoot. But I've certainly seen places where it could really be quite bad to get through if there's been a lot of rain in the past few days. But other than the place where I went the wrong way, there's been no problems getting through any of the peat bogs at all. This game of hunt the post again. There's a post here. Where's the next one? Normally you can see it. Just up there. Back there, that's where I've just come from. So I'm out in the middle of nowhere at the moment, but I think, because I can see the seas down there, I must be on my way down to the road, and then I should imagine I'll be down to the ferry port, onto the next island. I'm trying to do that all today, because I know the ferry leaves today. I think it's 3:30. It's either 3:30 or 3:45. It's one or the other. But if I'd missed that one, or if I miss it, so I haven't got it yet, I know there's another one at about 6 o'clock, so I'm doing well for time. So time's now just gone 1 o'clock, so I've got about 2 hours to get to the ferry port, wherever that is. I've just got to keep following these posts. I don't think I'm too far away now. I'll put a link in the description about the ferries and the times of the ferries, so makes it easy for anybody else who's coming along to do this. There's the next post down there. I also put leave links in the description about the gear I'm using, because I know there's a lot of people that like to know the stuff I use. I'm always going to ask questions. If you've got any questions, feel free to put them in the comments down below, but I'll leave links in the description to everything. Right, next post. Looks like I'm going up the other side. Like here you go. You can see it's boggy underfoot, but because it's been quite dry, I haven't got a problem getting through here. A bit squelchy, but but had it have been raining, this bit here will be quite bad, I should imagine. Right, put the camera away and go up there. Just behind this fence here, not right over the top, just down over there, there's a gully that I've just walked down to the road right the way over there. I couldn't find any more posts, but now I see that right in front of me here there's a post for the Hebridean Way. So going this way, it points you straight at that fence, and I can't see any stye or anything. I can't see a way of getting over it. So I don't know quite what's going on there, but yeah, I just, because I couldn't find any more posts, I just carried on the gully, the other side, all the way down, around the corner there, down to the road, and now I'm walking back along the road, just around the corner there, somewhere is the ferry port. So, yeah, I don't know quite what the plan is there. I suppose, this looks like there's barbed wire on the top of that fence, so I don't know quite what the idea there is. Anyway, let's get to the ferry. Just about to leave the third island of the day, Kariski, something like that I think it's called. Just about to go on to the fourth island, just over the causeway here. Again, when I got off the ferry about a quarter of an hour ago from Barra, lost the trail again. I'm beginning to learn that not to rely just on looking out for the Outer Hebridean symbol on the posts, because I got caught out before when I started following some that had a white painted bit around the top, which I thought was wrong, but now I believe that those are the Outer Hebridean markers now. They seem to change between posts with Outer Hebridean Way written on them, and posts a bit taller with white painted bits around the top. So I'm not quite sure what to make of it, but I'll go across the causeway now, but there's a campsite, I think about 4 miles, something like that, or 3 miles, and I'll be stopping there for the night. Right, let's get on.